I'm always getting questions about meditation and why people can or why they have issues with it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you one of the biggest reasons why I feel individuals have issues with meditation and why they can't or why they don't have a successful practice. So enjoy. Let me know what you think. So I get a lot of questions as far as people always asking me, how do I meditate? Why can't I meditate? Meditation is hard for me. It's hard for me. Whatever. When it comes to meditation, I'm going to tell you what I noticed as far as working with individuals and talking to people and guiding people or even personally with myself. Meditation is all about you learning how to sit with you. It's learning how to be mindful, which, mindfulness meditation is learning how to be mindful of all aspects of you versus the things that we try to tell ourselves or we try to relate to ourselves or what the world tells us. A lot of times individuals will have issues with meditation from my standpoint, from my, from what I know, from my own personal experience, even with myself. It's when a person doesn't want to deal with themselves. So it's like we want to meditate to hear our intuition more. We want to meditate to hear God more. We want to meditate to calm ourselves down, to focus on something, whatever it may be. But a lot of times we don't know that meditation just introduces us to ourselves. When you are meditating, you literally are sitting with you and having a conversation with you to hear, your doubts, your worries, your fears, your concerns, your traumas, your pain, your inconsistencies, things that you may have done that were not in integrity, that were not done for the highest and greatest good. It's almost like when you sit in meditation, it's almost like you enter into a life review. It's like, okay, I'm this person, I'm that person, I'm this, I'm that. And sometimes I feel a lot of people are afraid of the truth. They're afraid of accepting themselves for exactly who and what they are. Now, the benefit of meditation and the benefit of learning how to accept who you are, it really helps you gain a broader perspective of yourself, but also the world. It helps you to really be able to sit and accept yourself. So a lot of times people ask, how do I learn how to love myself? Well, you can't love yourself until you accept yourself. You can't just put stuff up under the rug and deal with it when you want to deal with it. You can't. It's like this. Having someone show up at your house unexpectedly. And you look around your house and there's a bunch of trash and there's all types of stuff everywhere. And before you let them in, you just take everything, you start throwing it in the closet, you start throwing it up under your bed. When they come in, they may look at your house and they're like, oh my God, it's really clean. It is really, really clean in here. But it's not. Like, it doesn't work that way. So when it comes to meditation and it comes to these things, you have to be willing to exercise faith and to really sit down and say, you know what? I'm going to trust this process. Whether I see something, whether I feel something, whether I don't, whatever, I'm going to trust this process and I'm going to sit. Because the other thing, this is the thing when it comes to meditation. A lot of times you won't feel stuff all the time. So there's times when I sit and meditate, I don't feel nothing. And I be thinking to myself, literally, why am I sitting here? And I'm meditating. Yeah, I know I need to take out the trash. Okay, I need to take out the trash. What's the purpose of this? Damn, what is the purpose? And I may be sitting, I may feel like I'm sitting for 5 minutes and then come out of meditation and it's 45 minutes later. I'm like, oh my God, wow. So when it comes to meditation, number one principle is you have to be willing to sit with yourself. You have to be willing to accept your garbage, your mess, the bad. Because a lot of times people want to always see the good, but they don't want to pay attention to the bad. The bad is a tool. It's a
That is nothing more than a tool that helps you in your process of conscious understanding. It helps you to get where you need to be in mind, body, and spirit. It helps you define who and what you are. But when it comes to meditation, what I want to share with you guys today, because I'm going to do more videos and it's a continuation of this video, but it would have been too long. But the number one thing is learning how to sit with yourself, learning how to accept yourself. When you get to that point when you just learn how to sit in silence, being comfortable with the silence, then you will see that your meditation practice actually gets easier.